Once upon a time, there was a world that existed where every little moment of your life, you didn't have to worry about somehow being scammed. Out of coffee creamer? Scammed. Hub account not working? Scammed. Buying a house? Scammed. Whoa, hold up. Are you kidding me? By the way, here's a little public service announcement for you. It's geologically thought that the first ever scam in recorded history was a cave painting on a wall, which was meant to tell other cavemen where the animals were for herding for food, but it was actually in the middle of nowhere. So when they would fall for that, this other group would come in and take all of their game, and the rest of them probably just starved. 9,000 years ago. But when it comes to houses and real estate, that is a whole new level. I came across these real estate scammers that were operating on Redfin and Zillow. Basically, their modus operandi was that they make fake house listings on Zillow and get people to, you know, want to buy the house. Now, that's not all bad, right? I mean, it's alright, that's pretty bad. But I mean, like, it's pretty tame. If it wasn't for the fact that these were actual houses. Now, when it comes to Zillow's apparently impervious quality of security, good job. Now, it should be noted that these scammers weren't actually selling houses. What they were doing was far more sneaky, but also tangible. Welcome back to Scam Hunters. I'm gonna show you how to sell a house the right way. After all, at the end of the day, we just take people's money anyway.
Name of the game? Move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
Chapter 1. They set up house listings on these two sites, which is completely unrestricted, by the way. Made sure all the properties didn't actually have any listings anywhere else, and branded themselves Kirkshire Estates, offering $30 for a tour request up front of any property, and $150 to make an offer.
Right. But if you can make your clients money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone, correct?
No.
Now the problem is, most of these are just hole-in-the-wall apartments. No one is going to want to pay $30 for a tour, which is what made me initially not understand how this scam works if they really thought that people were going to pay $150 just to make an offer. But I found out, they're all apartments, and for one reason. So they can stop people from filing reports against them. Because only an official property owner can do that on most of these real estate sites. So it's far less likely for that to happen if they're just targeting one apartment in multiple different buildings. If they were to do houses, maybe the people who actually live in those houses would have a problem with that. And by overpricing this, they encourage people to contact them directly and then further their scam from that point on, so that they can encourage their victims to just directly pay money. Now, if someone was actually willing to pay $30, they obviously can't have some random person showing up to another person's house, so they give a copy and paste resolution that they will actually give you a free tour as long as you pay the $130 for the offer. What a deal. They list these things for ludicrously low prices just to make it all that more enticing. Because considering their immaculate grammar skills at play here, I'm sure we're talking to some avid business people. Thanks for your reply to this apartment. Not even one sentence in, I'm starting to believe that we may have actually been smarter living in caves. If you have any questions of cost of expenses, please contact manager at Hello Kirkshire World. What is it about .world URLs? Like, look, if you see a .world URL, it's already too late. It's always a scam. I'm of course dressing up as a potential buyer for this 11,000 square foot apartment in lavish St. Louis for $1,800 per month. Yeah, I don't think you added an extra zero in there or something, buddy. Or maybe they forgot to subtract a zero to get the amount they actually wanted to take. But to be honest, considering the location, I'm assuming it might actually be believable. This time, I'm going in as Rohandis Thetekkitrealm, a Pacific Islander in search for a new life with modern amenities. I'm using Zillow so as to give me the opportunity of taking advantage of this killer deal. Hello, Thanks. I just recently immigrated from Woohoo Island and am looking for a new life in the city. Can I tour this place now? Hello, yes. You may does the $30, however, of it. Just pay in advance? Are you asking or telling me? I see he's trying to speak my language. Little does he know, though, that I'm 100% English fluent, as the Americans conquered the island of Woohoo in World War II, so I'm in no need of this kind of gibberish. What am I even saying? That's great. I'm perfectly willing to pay the $30 in advance right now. I'll seriously give you the money right here. I'm so ready. Okay, are you sure you'd rather not see the photos first? I can give you a backwards 1000% guarantee that you will get your money back if you pay for a $130 application. Then you will see the house and application, otherwise you lose nothing first. And there's the script being busted back in here again, like I mentioned. Does it ever occur to these people that maybe they should spell check themselves in their own copy and pasted messages? I, for one, a graduate of the pristine Woohoo Island University, will not stand for such insolence. It would be your honor for me to give you your $30 to tour the apartment now. I would be so eager to see it. 11,000 square feet seems a little on the small side for me, however, but I believe I can manage. Continue with us in email here. Well, since you said PLS, sure thing. This is where they drag you off the site, so there's less proof of what happens next. Again, the less accountability they pin themselves with, the more plausible deniability. If only they could put a small fraction of their immense intellect towards learning how to speak English. Hi, correct me if I'm mistaken, but I believe you asked me to talk to you over email, so here I am, Rohandas Tiki-Taki-Tuku, reaching out about the amazing 11,000 square foot place in St. Louis. Can you tell me the name and current address to put on record for us? And first, you will need to fill out form, and please note that the $120 will be taken in composite to the other fees of application for apartment. So first it's $180 and then $130 and now $120. So basically, they don't know what they're talking about. $120? $30, I said. $30. I would like to tour the apartment for $30, as that is the fee that is listed. No, why can you not listen to simple instructions? This fee's a $120 for you, apply and refund if you change your mind. I do not understand though. If it says $30, then why are you saying $120? I don't want an application yet. I would like to see it in person. How else would I know whether or not I want it? If you are going to be a complete fool, then stop talking to me. I say waive $30 for this price so we can jump to the total cost for less money. Are you stupid?
Calm down. I am calm. What is it with you people?
Now, I wasn't about to submit to this tactic. Sure, I might be risking the whole conversation, but I just can't help it. It's just too dang funny. I'm sorry, but wouldn't it be more wise to pay the lesser amount? This way I save money? Oh my god, can you just pay the fee offered? If so, you will fill out the application form for us and be on your way to getting this apartment. You give a hard bargain. Yes, I'll take it. How many bathrooms does the place have? This is one of the most important features to me, as the amount of bathrooms is the key symbol of status in my culture. There is 1 bathrooms. 1? Where's all the other space being taken up then? Bedroom. Wow. For 11,000 square feet. That's a bit overkill, don't you think? Are you sure there aren't any other rooms in the house that are of particular note? The cost of the unit is completely adequate. Do not be wasting my time, as I have many other clients that are willing to take this offer. Truly, this apartment is good in space and comes a whole bath and bed that you don't need to worry. Now fill out the lease form for you to start the process.
I'm only gonna say this one more time, sir. Calm down.
I'm calm!
Extremely large bedrooms are a symbol of impoliteness in my culture, as it can be extremely challenging for guests to find their way around if all it is a bedroom. So I'm afraid I cannot go through with the 30 or 120 if this is the case. Good, then off then. That, on the other hand, is a symbol of politeness in my culture, so I kindly gave the man a farewell and went on my way to destroying this entire scam. I really think this was just a typo considering all the slightly more in the same ballpark listings when it comes to price. But of course, this wouldn't be brought up or realized at any time. Quality moderation at its finest. Now you may be thinking, you can't get that much out of a single email address. Well, welcome to my world. You must be new. And by world, .world. It's basically the Twitter blue for website domains. And while yes, I cannot hack email addresses, that's illegal, I sure can look into a custom domain, which is mistake number 1 in scammerhood. This domain has no actual website attached to it. Sometimes scammers use unregistered domains such as .world easily to get themselves a free, professional looking to the untrained eye email address, when in reality, it's no more than surface level. They purchase a domain for cheap, get the email, sell the domain, keep the subscription until it runs out, start a new company and name, and rinse and repeat. So since I have their email address and their personal phone number, I use that as free real estate to give out to the authorities, as I contacted every individual apartment affected by this scam, totally unbeknownst to them. Most of their responses demonstrating just how easily one could slide under the radar doing this.
How may I help you?
Hello, hi, how's it going? I just wanted to call out of courtesy. My name is Dallas, and I'm a YouTube scam investigator, and it's come to my attention that there currently is an active scam on Zillow involving your building's address. Someone's using your address to pretend that they own the property, and most likely using someone who lives there's address to fraudulently scam money out of people. So I wanted to just call if I could reach someone, maybe if you're the manager.
I'm sorry, I actually am not, but who am I talking to?
My name's Dallas, and I make videos on scams, and I'm currently, I've currently found one that is on Zillow, and these people are pretending to own this building. They have a listing of multiple units that clearly are not legitimate, and from my knowledge, they've already taken money from people trying to apply for your building.
Alright, so I'll get the manager for you.
Okay, good.
Sir, I just answered the phone, so...
Yeah, no problem. Only the property owner can request to take down a listing, but you don't have to prove that you are to put it up. It's probably something to be looked into. But lo and behold, only about 1 week later on, all of the listed properties that I had saved were taken down. And for a second, I thought nothing was going to happen, and these scammers were going to get away. But seeing as their domain and email address were now completely disconnected as well, I'm assuming that they were quick to try to hide themselves. The instant police most likely got called into the situation, leaving no trace of them until this random number texted me on my mobile phone with a rather not too nice message. And this was mostly a confusing occurrence to me until realizing that the account I used to go on this debacle coincidentally happened to have my actual phone number listed right on it. Good thing the scammers were back in the game and resourceful enough to want to have more of their time wasted by me in a salty rage. Looks like that's about it for these guys. It always does me joy to see them end off with a salty message, which tells me that my job has been done successfully, and also means that it could have very well happened that some people got their money back who were trying to get an apartment in a building which wasn't selling apartments. The only way to prevent being scammed is if you truly have the ability of knowing what they look like and preventing them yourself. That is why you should keep watching these videos. My name is Dallas, aka Infurness, and that is how I got revenge of these real estate scammers who are now no more. Thank you for watching. And until next time, you will be so lucky to see my face in this video. You can go down about 2 inches below the screen and get 10 years of good luck by making that red button gray. I'll see you then. Goodbye.